Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to make a digital clock. This clock uses JavaScript to get your computer's local time and displays that in digital format. So it's a fairly simple project and let's get started. First, we will create a project folder called digital clock. In this, we will add an HTML file called index.html. Let's add a reference to CSS file. Next, we will add banner saying your local time. Let's add a div to show the digital clock, and in the end, let's add a reference to our JavaScript file. Let's head over to our JavaScript file. Inside this, let's create a variable named clock and assign it to our clock div by using document.getElementById. We will use setInterval function to update our clock every minute. SetInterval is an inbuilt JavaScript function which is used to invoke any code or function after a specific amount of time. Till we don't stop the setInterval function, the code inside that function keeps running on the specified interval. Let's use JavaScript's inbuilt date function and store that to date variable. Next, we will convert that date object to local time by using the function with the name local time string, which is a part of JavaScript date object. Let's put 1000, that means 1 second, as an interval so that our time gets updated every second. Let's assign this local string to our clock variable's inner HTML. Let's head over to our browser to see if our digital clock is rendering correctly or not. Perfect. We are getting the time in digital format. Let's go ahead and add a style sheet to make our application even more beautiful. Let's add a CSS file. Let's add style to body. Provide some background color, margin, and alignment to text in it. Next, let's add style to banner element. We will set font size, text transform, color, background color, height, width, and margin in it. Finally, let's add style to clock element. Add background color, font size, height, and width to it. Let's head over to our browser one more time to see our clock in action. As you can see, my clock is now rendering the digital time from my local computer time. That this time is actually rendered from my computer. Let's go ahead to my computer's time setting and try to change it. Let's change the time zone from US and Canada to Paris. As you can see, the time has changed. Let's change the time again once again. Let's change the time once again to Australia. You see the time has changed again. Let's not play with time and set the value to my hometown. There you go. I hope you guys like this simple project. If you like the project, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll be back with more awesome content.